What's going on, bros and girls? So as promised in my G400S gaming mouse video, I'll now be doing an unboxing and overview of this just released top-of-the-line gaming keyboard from Logitech. This is the G19s, and it is their brand new flagship gaming keyboard, which is an upgrade from their previous G19 model. It has an adjustable GamePanel LCD, custom color backlighting, and dedicated macro buttons. Like the G400S mouse and a lot of their other new G-series products, it features advanced surface materials like UV coating on the keys to prevent from fading, a fingerprint-resistant faceplate to keep your keyboard looking in mint condition, and a hydrophobic coating on the wrist rest to keep your hands from sticking, which is really helpful if you somehow get a sticky, gooey liquid all over your hands. Like honey. By now, this should be released in most countries, and for current pricing and availability, I've included some links for you down below. I'll be doing a full review of this product in about a week or two, and also a review of the G400S mouse, so keep your eyes peeled for those videos. Oh, and by the way, if you do want to check out my unboxing for the G400S, just click the annotation or the links in the description. Also, I may acquire more Logitech gaming gear, so definitely stay tuned. So back to the 19S, for a quick tour around the box, on the front you have a photo of the product with a pretty damn sick looking x-ray view showing the innards of the keyboard, and you also have the model number as well as the new Logitech G branding. On the left and right sides you have similar stuff, and one side does have a QR code which takes you to a G19S info page. On the bottom and top, more of the same, and the top shows the package contents, which we will get into in a moment. Finally, on the back, you can freeze frame the video and read it for yourself if you'd like, but I'll just pan around and show you all the features listed, and a few I want to make note of is that the GamePanel LCD is full color, so it's pretty much like a mini desktop monitor, and the backlighting is fully customizable in every color, so where most keyboards have a choice of like 3 or 4 colors, the G19S has just a few more color choices. 16 million to be exact. So onto the unboxing. There's just 2 tape seals over here that you bust with your penetration tool, and after that you just flip her over and lift the top off. The first thing you see is the keyboard itself packaged very well, and as you can see there's box padding all along the shoulders of the keyboard to make sure the LCD is well protected and doesn't bang around the box during transport. It's also covered in plastic to help protect from any dust or moisture, and we'll get back to the keyboard in a moment, but as usual we'll finish unboxing the accessories. So flipping the next flap open, we see the wrist rest, and upon first impression, it does feel like it has a special coating on it. It feels like a cool, slightly soft touch treatment, and as you can see it's very good at evaporating moisture quickly. You also got the wall plug adapter to power the LCD screen and the USB ports. Last piece is your documentation package, and this includes a support and setup guide showing technical support numbers and how to plug the thing into the thing, as well as a feedback link sheet. And the third booklet is your safety and warranty guide, and this keyboard has a 3-year limited hardware warranty. Back to the keyboard itself, as you can see the cable is very thick and long, and here on the USB plug it comes with a disclaimer basically just saying install the Logitech Gaming Software before plugging it in. And with the GamePanel LCD you can see the angle is pretty adjustable, so both a midget as well as Yao Ming can set it to their desired angle. There's just a bit more plastic to protect it from scratches during shipping, and you can see it has a very attractive glossy finish to it. The buttons beside it are for controlling the applets and menu system on the screen, and the power button on the other side is for turning the LCD and backlighting on and off. Beside those is your switch for killing the Windows keys, and at the very edge are your 12 macro buttons, with each M key having a different set for a total of 36 different macros. The MR button records macros on the fly. As for the keys itself, it has kind of a semi-soft touch sort of grippy feel to it, so your fingers definitely won't slide off during intense gaming sessions of button mashing. And looks like the keys not only have anti-fade coating, but also fingerprint resistance as well, and I might as well show you the slick looking faceplate, which although glossy, it really doesn't show any fingerprints at all. Lastly, on the front you have your volume control, which is a very robust looking aluminum wheel with a nice rubber grip, and your mute and media keys. Along the top edge you have your powered USB 2.0 ports, and on the back you have your 2 pull-out feet for adjusting the angle of the keyboard, and running around the entire back plate are little channels for threading cables through. So for example, if you have a mouse plugged into one of the USB ports, you can have the cord neatly managed under your keyboard as opposed to it just hanging off the desk, getting snagged by arms, hands, or other random exposed parts of your body. So I just want to give you guys a tour of what the Logitech Gaming Software looks like for the keyboard. The first menu after the home screen is your macro menu, and if you don't know what a macro is, basically it's a sequence of key presses, even with delays between them, that is assigned to one key that helps you with repetitive tasks. So I'll show you an example of how to make a macro. As you can see, I'm making a macro for my name assigned to the G1 key. And after I hit start recording, I just type out my name, press stop, hit OK, and now you see that the macro is in the list of commands. From there, you just drag it to the key you want it at, and in my case it's the G1 key, and you are now donezo. And once it's assigned, you can see here that if I ever want to type out my name, instead of typing out all the letters individually, I can just press the G1 key. This is a very simple example, and you can apply it to games. Say if you have a long series of key presses that activates an ability or weapon and sets a player to use it in an MMO, you don't have to give your fingers premature arthritis from constantly hitting those key presses separately. The next menu is your LCD game panel control, which shows things like what applets are installed. One applet I really like is the Movie Viewer, which lets you watch pretty much any movie on the LCD screen in full color. You also have full function control like volume up and down, play/pause, and rewind and fast forward. The next menu over is lighting control, and as you can see you have a linear control for brightness as opposed to set levels, so it's definitely much more adjustable. And as already mentioned, if you want no lights or LCD, just press the light button on the keyboard. Also, it's pretty sweet that you have a choice of 16 million colors for the backlight to match whatever lighting scheme you have for the rest of your system. Logitech also includes 22 preset colors for the most popular ones, and of course if you want even more control, just adjust the RGB levels independently to whatever color your little gaming heart desires. And finally, the last menu is for if you want to take your profiles and settings to another computer or Logitech G19s, you can do so. So as I mentioned at the beginning, I'll have a full review up for this keyboard as well as for my G400S mouse in about a week after I get a good feel of it, so keep your eyes peeled for those. And hope you guys all enjoyed my unboxing and overview of the Logitech G19s backlit gaming keyboard. If you did, please thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And follow me on Twitter, it would be much appreciated. Until next time, YouTube, peace!